How you doing?
Hello. Oh crap! Everything. I moved it.
Oh no! Hey, are we in?
It's fine. We're in. Shit's not
we in?
broken. Why are you
I
sitting
can
so
tell you
low?
I don't know. Here, watch this. Ready? Boop.
That's better. Oh
I can tell you what happened. Bexley was in here fucking with my chair the other day. That's a guarantee. That's what it was. She's down
You
here
were
flipping my
fucking-
levers.
You were fucking
me
with
on-
your camera earlier too.
Made me mad on so many different levels.
Oh man,
Uh-oh. Matt says no sound.
no sound. What? That's got to be on his end. Maybe. Talk, John. I know yours works.
Yeah.
We tested it earlier. Hold on.
I'm
Time out.
pretty sure. Yeah, it is on his end. Because I just, I'm actually watching it on Facebook above me to keep an eye on the stream. And, yeah, so Matt says no sound must be, yeah, everybody's saying it works. Matt's hearing aids must just not be turned up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Don't freak me out like that. Shit. Fucking show. Fuck.
Dan about lost his shit.
Mother.
What's up? It's Monday. Uh-oh.
I'm about to get mad.
I'll tell you what, that got everybody talking in here, though. We got
Goddamn
Cole,
right.
we got Zach, we got my mom, we got Karina, we got Bill, Joey, Matt. We got the whole family in here. It is nice to have everybody in here. It's nice to have a working podcast.
Shit works.
We are in.
Hey, Matt, there's a little button on the side of your phone, dude. You just push the top button, and it turns it up. Where you go, hey, Siri, turn up the volume.
I'm not going to talk shit because my chair was on a different level earlier, so.
Got 3 out of 4 sponsors in here. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, yep. There's really. So,
hey, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck you! How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
All
And
right,
then
it's
the
Monday.
old Jack Hewitt.
And he can kiss my dick. And if I get the chance, he's going to.
All right. I'm happy. We're good. We always got to get Jack Hewitt in there. We got to slip
Right.
him in here all the time.
Welcome to Monday, guys. It's 8 o'clock. It's the Just Got Off podcast, season 3, episode 2. I listened to the podcast, and your mom called me out earlier. I said episode 3 last week at some point in time. I heard myself say it.
I did.
That's not right.
I heard it too. Yeah.
So my bad. Jesus. Welcome to the podcast.
At least we're
again.
making it all the way through now. So yeah.
Hey, at least it's not crashing and stuff. I like that. That's always nice.
I got my internet fixed too.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I forgot about that.
I did. That dude came in. So I've actually got the numbers because I'm gonna request a fucking credit. So the dude was like, "Well, because he's like, well, I don't think it's gonna need a modem." And I said, "Well, I'd like to replace it because the sticker says it's from 2017.
Yeah.
Like, if
6
you
fucking
haven't
years ago.
upgraded your modems, that tells me all I need to know about your company, like that you haven't made any upgrades or improvements to better your equipment. But at least get me one that was fucking made here recently or checked, here recently."
Right, yeah.
So, and I told him, he's like, "Well, I told him, I said, I just want everything checked from your guys' end to the line, to the house, from the house to the box, and then from there to the rest of all of our devices." And he said that there was a line issue on 244 and 3, which is the highway up into the main street.
Right.
So he said, "I don't even know how you guys have internet. There's all kinds of stuff that's messed up. I'm going to have to go get a bucket truck." So he had to go get a bucket truck and come back and fix this off. I know. I told him. but anyway, before everything was fucked up. We were getting, and I don't want to hear any of you guys start making fun of me because I live in Milroy and our hamsters work really hard on the wheel to give us what we have.
Yeah.
But it was a download speed of 31 megabytes per second and 2.97 upload speed of megabytes per second, and now we're almost at 57 megabytes download speed and almost 6 megabytes of upload speed. So everything damn near doubled after him fixing it, and I got my new modem box.
Nice,
so,
good deal. And all this was prompted. Little backstory here. I was sitting here after the season finale, and I was testing the internet and doing some geeky things, and I had my stream up, and I think we were watching Flow Racing or something, and I tested my internet, and it came up to where I was just short of 1,000 megabytes download, and like
fucking dumb
500 something upload or some shit. And John goes, "Don't fucking tell me that's your fucking internet speed." I said, "John, that's not
because
my."
you were sharing screens.
Yeah, that's. I
you
said,
were
"John,
sharing
that's."
screens, and I seen it. It was
That's
in one of
not
your side
my-
windows, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm happy as fuck to almost get 60, and this dude's got 1,000?
Yeah.
Talking about making nuts hurt. Jesus Christ.
Kid Rock, Jeremy America in the chat. All of our
Yeah,
sponsors
Jeremy's
are
in
here
here
pretty
too.
much except for Gray Auto. But Double Champs here, Joey Paxson, Matt Hedrick. Evening, boys and grills.
Hello.
Matt's drunk. Hello. What do we got today?
Today
let me
is
see.
December 4th. Today is National Cookie Day.
Love cookies.
National
fudge stripes in
Sock
there.
Day. Oh, yeah. We got Oreos. I think we got a little bit of Oreos left. But I know we've got some original Chips Ahoy cookies.
See, I like Chips Ahoy, but only if they're like stale. I like
They've
them
got it. Well, and
I
that's
like 'em when
like
they're
the
soft.
original. You can't take the chewy Chips Ahoys and dip them in milk, and you
Right.
can't eat cookies without milk. So
Right. You don't have to.
I
dunk
always
them,
get
though.
the originals. Yeah, you do.
Not all cookies.
Are you fucking kidding?
No.
What cookies do you not dunk in milk?
Everything, nothing but Oreos. The only thing I dunk in is Oreos.
So you don't even. So even if you had like a fresh grandma style chocolate chip cookie, fresh out of the oven, nice and warm, you
Nope.
wouldn't have milk with it.
I have milk with it, but I'm not dunking it.
I quit.
Go,
Are you
guys!
kidding?
We're gonna call this the Rockstar 5G podcast. Golf guns, guitars, and shit that goes fast.
Ooh, Karina said she's currently baking chocolate chip cookies. So I'm going, because I know she's listening, I'm going to request a fresh batch in here with maybe my Just Got Off podcast cup with milk.
Oh, that would
We'll
be
see.
good. All right.
I don't know if we have enough.
I will
because
drink
I
a
know
cup
we were
of
running
milk
low
with
on
you.
milk, and Bexley had to have some when she went to bed earlier. So
I do have Fig Newtons as well. So, topic for another
Those are-
time. Is Fig
that
Newton a
reminds me
cookie?
of my grandma.
I love Fig Newtons, man.
Is Fig Newtons a cookie? I would say yes. You know what? I'm gonna say no.
You're
I'm gonna say
no?
I'm gonna say it's a bar. It's a bar
I'm gonna say it's a pastry.
because it's kind of
'Cause
like a
it's got a
Nutrigrain
filling.
bar.
Got a filling.
Yes, but it's covered on the sides. A cookie is
Right.
two pieces. It's like for something like that, like an ice cream. Well, okay, so
See?
I'm staying corrected. So that's an ice cream sandwich. I was gonna say like the chocolate chip cookies with vanilla ice cream in the middle.
Yeah.
I had to think about that one. I'm backpedaling real quick,
It's fine.
guys.
Not a problem. Not a problem. It's okay. You can backpedal. We allow that here on this podcast.
My dad said that it is in the cookie aisle though.
I know.
But
Yep.
what is that aisle
But so
called? It's
usually-
not
yeah.
specifically cookie. I think it's actually cookies and pastries because I'm pretty sure you find the Pop Tarts in that aisle too.
Right.
And Pop Tart is a pastry. Ooh, Bobby Walton says a Fig Newton is actually a biscuit.
Ooh, Bobby. Ooh.
Is it actually?
I don't know, but that's a fucking legit answer. Like, I never even thought of that. Is a biscuit. A Fig Newton
Google.
would be a biscuit.
What is
What
a Fig Newton
classification-
a biscuit or
okay.
a cookie?
What-
we got Google knows everything, but Bobby will. We might actually send him a T-shirt for this. That's
Dude,
that's fucking. I
that's
like it.
great.
While he's
Okay.
looking this up, I would like to announce that my wife does have a hot press T-shirt machine. So, if you guys are looking for different seasonal stuff, just different designs on T-shirts, let her know. Find the design, send it to her. She can try and find it, get the prints in, and she can actually make you guys some T-shirts. I think she's going to help the podcast out and save us some money for when we do merchandise, so we can actually give more stuff away to you guys.
Okay, so Wikipedia has it listed as a cookie. Google has it listed as just fruit and cake. A little ways down on the Google here, they're
So it's got a
classifying
picture
it
of Cole beside it, a
as
fruitcake.
they're classifying it as a pastry filled with fig paste. There's in the first three answers, there's no mention of biscuit.
There's no mentioning of a
No
biscuit.
mentioning of a biscuit. It's Wikipedia, and then the top two Google answers are fruit and cake, and then just a pastry filled with fig paste. But that was, that made me think. That's pretty good.
I don't think it would be a cake. If I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna lean on your side and agree with a pastry.
Yeah.
Just because it does have the Pop-Tart texture.
Right.
Just
So
a little
I
softer, but it is a texture.
I had buttercream icing on a fig Newton one time. They were like,
I love buttercream icing.
I do too. It was like a buttercream drizzle. Like you ever see the animal crackers cookies that are
yeah.
coated in icing?
Yeah.
It was a fig Newton with that kind of icing on top of it. And let me tell you what, it was fucking amazing. Like I ate the whole pan. I made myself sick. I threw half of it up.
Do you did you ever eat, and I don't know if this is kind of like more into your adulthood instead of your childhood like it was mine, the wafer cookies.
Oh yeah.
Like the strawberry chocolate and vanilla wafer cookies.
Yeah.
This kind of got like a waffle shape to them. Yeah. They're like in the shape of rectangle. My grandma used to get those all the time when she came up from Florida. She used to get them from Aldi's.
Yep. Aldi still sells them.
We'd buy a bunch of those. Bill Clark said if we were in England, it would be a biscuit. I see what they're doing now. Because isn't a cookie over there called a biscuit?
Something like that, like chips or fries and fries or chips or something. I don't know.
Bobby Walton said, I swear it's a biscuit. Ask Siri if a fig Newton's a cookie. I don't have Siri.
Listen, we're not asking Siri nothing because she's associated with Apple, okay?
Yeah, I don't have an iPhone either.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of bartering going on There's a bunch of bartering going on in the chat for my wife's cookies too.
Ooh, a crepe.
Yeah, Nick says a crepe. That's like a flaky.
Yeah.
Okay. Because a crepe is technically like a flaky biscuit with a filling, right?
But not really. It's like a really thin pancake. That's kind of
it's almost like you could buy those biscuits at Walmart and do you know what I'm talking about? I forget what the crescent rolls. It's a crescent biscuit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They're kind of rolled up.
Yeah.
When you
we put
those,
hot dogs in them.
Okay, yeah, pigs in a blanket. Okay, so same deal. You can actually take those and fill them with filling, which I think is what he is saying is a crepe. Okay, Apple. Oh my God, they're fucking still bartering with cookies.
This is the barter podcast. If you got it, we could sell it or trade. We buy, sell, and trade everything at the Just Got Off podcast.
Tell Nick to stop by Matt's and drop off a check, and he could pick up some cookies too.
Blanket.
Matt in a blanket. All right,
really,
no blue waffles. That's enough of that. All right, the next National Day, we snowballed pretty hard already there. National Sock Day. We talked about this the other day too.
Socks are cool.
Yep, I was kind of kicking myself in the ass when I seen this. Like, man, a week later, we talked about how I never take my socks off unless it is to go swimming or get in the shower.
Well, you're weird, man.
I don't like cold feet. I like to have.
I don't
nice,
like
warm
cold feet either.
time.
But as soon as I take my socks off and get in bed, I'll touch Stephanie's leg with my foot. It's like icicles.
Your feet are or her legs?
My feet are. My feet are fucking icicles.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
And I can have socks on all day. Literally just take my socks off, climb in bed, and I'm probably gonna die of no circulation in my legs.
See,
some
we,
point
we
in
have
time,
a
so-
point to where we like kind of touch and cuddle and lay together and stuff, and arms over, and then like when we realize we're dozing off, we fucking roll opposite ways and go
We
to
don't
sleep
even
and
do
don't
that.
touch.
We just doze off.
What do you mean? Oh yeah.
If I get, let me know I'm trying to go to
You
sleep.
guys got a divider wall that the senior citizens home brings in for you guys.
We don't cuddle.
uh, and then today is
That's because I'm
National
cold,
Dice.
she said.
Oh yeah, today is National Dice Day. So that is actually, as I think about it, as long as you're talking about all of the die, it would be National Dice Day. But if we're talking about one, it's actually die.
Right.
Right.
If it was the one die day.
The one
if
die.
it was
That doesn't
one
sound
die.
good. That does not sound good. Sounds like a bad day. That's it, man. That's my 3 national days.
All right, 3 national days. Let me ask you this.
So,
How's you had a little procedure done on Friday? We talked a little
Yeah,
bit about it on Monday. So how's the boys holding up, buddy?
So it's kind of nice that the camera angles for this season is a little bit more narrow because you guys would see my shoulders and my hands kind of cupping the ice pack up against my balls because they're still a little tender, man. I actually worked on line 2 today, which is not our main line, just because they were a little tender. It's not as fast paced. Still wearing the old ball hammock and trying to keep everything tucked up. They're a little tender.
Yeah.
That process sucked. Man, I've
bet
talked to
it
a lot
did.
of people that said it was a breeze, and then there was others that said that it sucked, and I'm on the fence with them because it was bad. He had to numb me 4 times on each side because I could still feel what the fuck was going on, and he's like, "Oh, you can still feel that? Well, fuck yeah, dude!" I had a water bottle over my head, fucking squeezing, and I was about to blow that sumbitch all over his room, man. It was bad. It
Talking about the
sucked.
water bottle, not the load.
Yeah, that's for another time. That's
for another
my
time.
homework. That's my
Right.
homework. Yeah.
I'm glad
But,
you're feeling a little bit better. You've discovered the benefits of having jockstrap like underwear type things.
Yeah, so I've always wore mainly just like boxers because I just like that free feeling. I don't like feeling tight, but I've got some of these tighter ones that I've wore here recently, but it doesn't have like the undercupping. And since I had to wear this jockstrap to keep everything pulled up so it doesn't hang and cause more irritation, this is nice. Like this
Yeah.
thing's actually got a pouch in the front of it it came with ice packs. And I actually can just slip an ice pack right down. It tucks itself right underneath there, man. Keeps them nice
Hell
and cool.
yeah.
It's nice.
Now see,
I
imagine
told Karina,
that.
even after this is over with, I'm still probably going to wear it on them hot days.
Imagine
Just save
that in like boxer brief underwear. Like my underwear, I discovered them when I worked for the post office. Basically, the only benefit that ever came out of the post office is the fact that I have ball pouch underwear. And it is
Yeah.
fucking fantastic, boys. I'm telling you. If you don't have ball pouch underwear, golfers wear them, and golfers sweat a lot when they're walking the course. And that's what got me attached to these. I'm telling you. Go to Walmart. Hanes makes them. They're fucking amazing.
We're going to have to do something like that. Yeah, and Hunter said in there 15 times 30 days. Yeah, so it's actually 15 times 30 days times 2. So I have to, what he's saying is I got to have a 15 pounds within 30 days, do a semen analysis. And there you go, have to do a semen analysis. If it comes out negative, that means the procedure worked. And then I have to do it another 15 times within the next 30 days, take another semen analysis, and if it shows negative, then that means that my body biologically did not recognize that there was a faulty part and reheal itself.
Right.
And then I'm officially deemed sterile at that point. So, yeah, gonna be
So,
a
yeah.
busy couple months.
That's essentially the reason why we have the title tonight of Shooting Blanks.
Notice there was no gunfire at the end of that cock.
Mm-hmm. Shooting Blanks.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then I did find out. Here's a fun fact for you. If any of you guys on here, I don't know how many of you guys still use condoms. Probably not very many of you. But if you have a health savings account, they will cover your condoms for you.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I heard about it, and I walked in CVS the other day, and I used my health savings account card, and swoop, it bought a whole box of them. I'm like, fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, Matt Hedrick finally got it. Why we call it the Just Got Off podcast. All right.
Yeah.
Good job,
been
Matt.
Been planning a year for this whole
Only
moment.
took 42 fucking episodes. Good job. Wow. Actually, it's not about that because, hey, man, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. Just got off.
He said Murray said he'd rather smash it with a hammer. I don't think so. I don't think so. I still think that I would rather get another vasectomy than smash it with a hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, it was quick. I'm not saying that. I mean, it was real quick. Like I was the doctor came in at 1:15. No shit. I looked at my phone. 1:15 that doctor walked in, and then I was literally up, dressed, and walking out of the doors texting my wife at 1:30. I mean, I was done within 15 minutes. But it was like the worst 15 fucking minutes ever.
Ooley said fucking Matt's training for detective. He's good at figuring shit out. That's what I'm laughing about, man. Oh, my God. That's a good one, Ooley. That's a good one. And then Karina wore her fucking Just Got Off sweatpants to your fucking thing.
Yeah, dude. She went in for... Yeah, Karina wore the Just Got Off podcast pants. By the way, just go ahead and head on over here to the merch and check those out. But my wife actually got some of those and wore them into her checkup today to be released to come back to work. So
gave us a nice shameless plug on her Facebook page. So
white fucking pants, sweatpants with a big old Just Got Off podcast logo on them. So big props to her. I was pretty proud.
Well, good. I'm glad you're feeling okay. At least I know Friday you were pretty fucked up. So
I think I was more demoralized than anything, just because it hurt so fucking bad.
They didn't cut your dick off or nothing. So
no, and that's the thing is like he's like, okay, we're done. We're gonna sew you back up, and like I couldn't feel the needle, but I could feel the fucking thread. When he would pull through, I could feel every fucking fiber of that thread. I was like, I could feel that. And he's like, oh, really? I said, fuck yeah, I can. I said, I feel every fiber on that. And he goes, huh, good thing we're almost done.
What an asshole.
Dude. Oh, my God, yeah. Well, and the thing is like, I could feel it. Like, he numbed me. He did it on one side first and then did the other. But he did the one side, numbed me, tried to numb me, I guess. Started work and I could feel it. And he's like, oh, you can still feel that, huh? And I said, yeah, like fucking really bad. Damn. And he numbed me again. He went through 4 cycles of doing that. Like, you brought in a fucking tube that's 4 or 5 inches long and about the diameter of a fucking nickel full of numbing solution. Inject half in each side and just call it done. Right. I don't care if I don't feel my nuts till Christmas. God, just numb me.
That's funny.
I want to feel this.
Oh God, I feel sorry for you, man.
Yeah. Sucks. Anyway.
Well, you had that done this weekend. You had that done this weekend. I played a little rock and roll. I haven't really felt like I recovered from it at all. Let me see if I can.
Still tired?
Yeah, I'm still wore out for some reason. I don't know why. See if I can capture this damn thing here real quick. Yeah, this will work. Here we go. Put a little bit of this up here.
For those in the chat that are still on hold with the cookies, I think I did just hear the oven dinger. So
ding,
we are getting close.
Ding, motherfucker. What'd I do with this window? Okay, here we go. Here's what I did this weekend. I don't know if the sound's coming through or not. Yeah, so this is what we do. Little bit of rock and roll action. So there you go with that. Yeah, put that back. Okay. Didn't answer me on what door. They're negotiating what door and everything to put our cookies in here.
I think she said back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me go back up here and see where you're finding that.
We'll see what we can do, Cole. We'll see what we can do.
Matt, she said probably the back door, depending on what time and where the kids are.
That shit just got weird.
I'm here to fight or fuck, and I don't see your sister.
Blacklight showing him where his just got off pants. Oh shit! They are white.
Just roll your window down and listen for this music. She's in there jamming in the kitchen.
The fuck is that? Where'd that come from?
Oh, I got a secret fucking soundboard over here, bub.
Well, god damn it. I guess I'm going to have to step up my game and get some of my old ones out. I guess. Are we ready for a history lesson?
I'm ready. Yeah, let's see
Okay.
what happened. What happened many fucking moons ago on December 4th, Dano?
It's December 4th. God damn. Hold on. I got an intro to play. Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping proudly presents This Day in History. I love the little at the end. All right. Let's see. We just had Thanksgiving. A week or so ago?
Yeah.
In 1619, 38 colonists from Berkeley Parish, England, disembark in Virginia and give thanks to God, considered by many the first Thanksgiving in the Americas. How about that? Wasn't even in fucking November.
And what year was
December.
that?
1619.
Jesus.
In 1674, Father Marquette built the first dwelling in what is now Chicago.
The Windy City.
Awful cold up there this time of year.
I fucking hate that place.
In 1791, footsteps.
Oh, it's faulty. I heard him down the hall. I thought them cookies were coming.
False alarm. In 1791, Britain's The Observer is first published. It's the oldest Sunday newspaper in the world. In 1816, bonus question at the end of this one. James Monroe is elected to become the 5th president of the United States, defeating Rufus King of the Federalist Party. What also happened in 1816? First person to figure it out, I'm going to mail a sticker to.
Is it in relation to the presidents?
It is in relation to the United States, not the presidents, but just the states. And I do have the stickers, by the way. Ta-da!
Yeah. And we have some white ones. We got some black
there's some
ones and
white
some
ones.
white ones. I separated them for you. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. That's a good job.
You
Look
don't
at that.
fuck your divider up. Yeah. I worked
Karina,
really hard
Karina
on
needs to
tearing
be
that fucking...
Karina needs to be paying attention to this. Light backgrounds and dark backgrounds.
Oh.
Jeff Browning. Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh.
Nice. Indiana became a state in 1816. Well
We're
done, sir.
gonna call him the Quiet Riot because he hasn't said a fucking word in here all night and then drops the hammer on him.
I love it. Ha
Chris,
Well done.
oh,
Jeff.
Frog's in here. Ta-da!
Ta-da. Frog was just in town. Little did he know that we were actually about 100 yards from each other. We passed each other. I was going up down one way, and he was coming up the other one way. We passed each other.
I will actually give Jeff some of my stickers since he's local. That way you don't have to ship anything.
Okay,
I can try and
fantastic.
get some stickers.
That's
We'll
good.
just give him a couple of them.
John's got your stickers. I like it. Good job, man. Well done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
boy.
I need to
Yeah,
make
I like
a note
it.
of that. Let me make a note of that. Look at this, dude. I got a fucking notepad over here and everything. We're moving up in the world in this damn thing.
Yeah.
Took us
Sound
42
effects.
episodes.
Sound effects
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah, we did, Frog. Literally, we passed each other. Like right when you crossed Poplar, I crossed Poplar going southbound. You crossed it going northbound. Pretty funny.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
So in
Next.
in 1851, just watched a movie about this guy. President Louis Napoleon Bonaparte's forces crush an attempted coup d'état in France. Do you know what a coup d'état is, John?
No.
It's a
I was
sudden,
still stuck on you
violent,
saying-
and unlawful seizure of power from a government. A coup.
I was still stuck on you saying Bonaparte because I feel like that's the kind of procedure that I had done on Friday. Fuck! God Gotcha.
I like it. That's a good one. All right. Let's see.
Detour. Detour these nuts.
Detour. Oh, God. Next. In 1909, the oldest still operating NHL franchise is officially established as Club de Hockey Canadien, known today as the Montreal Canadiens. 1909. 100
Man, I don't know
years.
very many. I don't know very many hockey teams, honestly.
They're the
Like, I
ones
don't-
with the
I
big
don't watch
giant
it a whole
C.
lot.
Like not like the letter C, but it looks like a fucking football shaped C. That's them.
So what are the ones that's got the big ass fucking maple leaf on the front of them?
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah. So that's a
Yeah.
Canadian team.
Yeah, most of the teams are Canadian.
Well, I knew that. That they were all like they're all northern. Like I know the Chicago Blackhawks,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I think that's them. Yeah.
Vancouver,
can ask me
the
questions
Vancouver
about sports.
Canucks.
Yeah, you can ask me questions about sports, but kind of hold off of baseball and hockey.
Coup
I don't watch
d'etat,
enough
them
of it.
nuts, boys.
Yeah, he missed that conversation about me sitting here cupping these balls to keep
Cupping
the
these
fucking
nuts.
ice pack tight.
Damn it.
Son.
In 1933, FDR created the Federal Alcohol Control Administration.
Well, that's
It was
dumb.
legislation to provide equal parties to all of the brewers. Like if you were like rules and regulations so that everybody has to follow the same rules. It was abolished 20 months later.
I have a proposition for us while we're talking about alcohol. I think for our 1-year anniversary on the podcast, we need to do a power hour.
A power hour?
Yes. I need you to use your crafty skills or Frog can or whoever we decide can to make a 1-minute timer that reoccurs for an hour. At the end of that timer, we have to take a shot of beer. It's a power hour. You have to take a shot every minute when the dinger goes off of beer for 1 hour. So
That's 60 ounces of beer. That's like,
no,
fucking
it's
5
more than
tall
that
boys.
because a shot glass is 1.5 ounces.
well, then it's fucking goddamn 90 ounces.
Yeah, well, I think
I'm not
that's a
doing
pretty good
that.
celebration.
I'm not doing that.
Don't be a bitch. Why are
I
you?
will drink
be-
beer, that's fine, but I'm not going to do a shot every minute because then I'm going to get distracted and shit's going to get fucked up. I'm going to spill shit all over the keyboard.
Oh,
I'm gonna spill
Elliot
shit
says,
all-
so Elliot is the one that I was talking about that I did that sound bite for, which I'm going to have to play now that he's in here and can hear it. But he said only if you drink Sky vodka. Me and him had a really bad night on Sky vodka one time. It was a girl that I was talking to. She actually left it there, and I stopped talking to her. So Elliot was staying at my house one night, and we drank the whole rest of the bottle. But Elliot, I did do this one for the Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping. This is another little plug for him. This is a little clip that I put together for him.
Hey, Ellie, wash Mr. Sprinkle's dog cable. Well,
Mad Dog 2020. Ooley's got
Oh.
it. God damn it, stuff.
You won't do just a light beer. You can choose what fucking beer you want. I don't even care if you go to Oklahoma and get like 2-3 beer.
That's
something
not,
light.
That's gonna be too much. Every minute we have to do a shot.
Yes.
We can't keep on the same topic for more than 1 hour.
That's what's gonna make it fun.
See, because now we're fucking rolling here, and
It's gonna be a
I don't know.
celebratory
We'll
episode.
see. We're gonna have to test.
We're gonna see it happen.
We're gonna have to test.
Frog, get to work on the graphic. I need
I
a
do the
1 minute,
graphic.
a 60-second reoccurring thing that we can put up there that just as soon as
It's
it'll
easy.
go off, ding, and then it starts counting down again. 1
Special
hour.
guest- special guest me. I'll be drunk anyway. If Frog's here, I could probably do it.
Cole's coming in here like he's got like big
Steph
balls.
don't think
like
I can
he's-
do it. I'm gonna have to eat first. Is the thing.
Yeah, Cole's coming in here like he's big dick, and everybody saying he's gonna buy the beer when it's only gonna take like a fucking 12-pack.
Hardcore Boone's Farm. Damn.
Yikes! Yeah, Yeah, see? Frog says easy peasy. Fuck it.
I had
Let's go
I had
hardcore, bones
5
fine,
beers
yeah.
in 3 hours. Stephanie had 4 beers. That's the most I've ever seen Stephanie drink without falling down.
See, and the thing is I'm gonna have to probably like set them out a little bit so they're not ice cold.
Yeah.
I can take an ice cold beer and sip on it for a little
I'm
while.
ready. I got a 12-pack of
Couldn't drink
Budweiser
it.
back there. I'm ready. So, I mean, that depends on if that shit gets
We'll
drank.
have to
before-
math. Yeah, we'll have to math out the ounces on it and see.
Yeah.
I think it should happen. I don't even care
We'll
how
see. We'll see.
turned upside down I am for Tuesday morning at work, but I think it'd be fun. So, anyway, go back
Anyway,
on with
here
your.
we go. Carry on.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
Fell off the rail there. 1942, U.S. bombers strike the Italian mainland for the first time in World War II. I was kind of mad at this next one because it doesn't say what they recorded, but it happened in 1956. An impromptu recording session by the $1 Million Quartet, Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Johnny Cash took place at Sun Studios in Memphis, Tennessee.
Is that one of the now? You were there, Nashville with the Madame Tussauds, the wax museum we were in. Is that the 4 that was sitting there? Do you
No.
remember that when you seen Johnny Cash? He was young as fuck, and I
Yeah.
think Elvis was sitting there too.
Yeah, Elvis
I didn't
was there,
see what
but
the other
it
two
was,
gentlemen were.
It was like Dwight Yoakam and Chet Atkins.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
know the other two gentlemen. I wasn't paying attention to that. I wasn't familiar with them, but I was wondering if that was a little history snippet that they put down there in that wax museum. That'd been cool.
Yeah, Ooley's bringing back some terrible memories for me too.
Oh yeah, I've got
Terrible.
all the beer too. My wife said that we have a whole case of cow, which is a spotted cow. It's the Wisconsin beer that I was gifted.
Let's see here. Where are we at? 1964, baseball approves a free agent draft. And also, in 1964, the commissioner's office was given full powers in baseball disputes. Let's see. 1965, the moon landing was a hoax. No, I'm kidding. NASA launches Gemini 7 with Frank Borman and Jim Lovell, later the focus of the first crewed space rendezvous. Space shit is
He's
cool.
getting everybody wound up. Everybody's still hanging on to the fact that you said the moon landing was fake.
I
Yours
thought that-
flat. All birds are fake.
Yeah, birds are spy planes.
I want to find somebody that truly believes that. That way I can sit there with a fucking 22 and tell them which bird is the spy plane. 'Cause I'm gonna shoot that fucker straight out of the sky, and we're gonna do an investigation. I'm gonna open that some bitch up.
Yep.
And we're gonna do an investigation to shut people up.
Yep. But it's microorganisms. All right, now this is cool. You're going to like this, John. You ever heard of the song Smoke on the Water?
Oh, of course.
Okay. In 1971, Montreux Casino in Montreux, Switzerland, burned down to the ground after a fan fired a flare gun during a Frank Zappa concert. The incident inspired
Now it's a party.
The incident inspired the Deep Purple song "Smoke on the Water."
Now it's a party. Let's go.
The very first line in that Deep Purple song is "We all came down to Montreux."
Ah.
There you go. Smoke on the water.
Bam,
John has no balls.
I got them. They're just not functioning.
This is weird. 1977, Jean Bedel Bokassa crowned himself emperor of the
Bless you.
Central African Empire in a lavish ceremony costing $20 million US.
Jesus Christ.
1/3 of the nation's budget.
See, and you're fucking mad because I want to have just a little celebratory, power hour.
Hey, bro, listen.
And you've got your beer. It won't
I
cost
don't
you
I
nothing,
don't like
but a little bit of a bellyache. All it's gonna be, Dano, is one of those nights where when you go to bed, you have to at least have one foot on the fucking ground so you quit spinning. That's it.
I
That's all I'm
still have
asking.
to do title work and
That's
make
all
sure
I'm
my
asking.
shit's right tomorrow after that.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. No, I think that's gonna be one of the only times that it'll be excused, and if not, nobody won't be surprised. It'll be okay. It's for fun.
Hedrick's on his way for cookies. Heads up. Make sure the kids aren't.
Oh,
in
are they
bed.
done? Are the cookies done?
I have no idea.
Chris, Frog says Crown Royal. 60 shots of Crown Royal? You're hiring a draft pussy. No way. Oh, Karina says cookies are done.
Done.
I better finish this monster.
All right,
Should have cookies and milk on the way.
1977. NFL's 5,000th game. 5,000th game. That was hard to read. Why was it so hard to read? Cincinnati beat Kansas City 27-7. It was also the last time Cincinnati won a game.
Well, for the record, my monster for the night, which is now gone, is the Ultra Sunshine, which is the orange. Uh-oh.
Cookies. Cookies. Oh, look, and she got the podcast cup.
Oh,
Look.
see? Look what you... on.
Look
Oh,
at that.
baby.
Nice.
Let's
Good
go.
deal. 1982 months after the death of drummer John Bonham, Led Zeppelin announced they will disband. Squeak.
Oh, my God. These things are
Just
soft and gooey.
Shut the fuck up and eat the goddamn cookie, will you? I'll shut this motherfucker down so fast. I swear to God. One button, dude. One button. Right there.
God damn.
That fucking button right there that says stop. Look at
Matt just went from going the speed limit on the highway to going like 90.
that. Did I read that? Yeah. In 1980, 2 months after the death of drummer John Bonham, Led Zeppelin announced they will officially disband. In 1988, actor Gary Busey was critically injured in a motorcycle crash, which is probably why he's real fucked up.
Yeah.
In 1990, due to Persian Gulf crisis, gas hit $1.60 per gallon price in New York City. People were freaking out. Let's see. I remember this. I love the Olympics, by the way. The Olympics are coming up this year in Paris. Summer Olympics. It's going to be great. In 1993, Dan Jansen skates a world record 500 meters in 35.92 seconds. That's a motherfucker fast.
Oh, that's fast. Rex Hewitt said he's running discos. Talk about Matt with his lights on. Because Matt's on duty tonight.
Is he?
Yeah. So that's why he's saying he's running discos. He's got the lights on. It'll only do about 136. That's still over double the speed limit. So fun fact,
I don't
I'm
want to
not
know
a
how
good
they
guy.
know it'll do 136.
Oh, I know. Some of the Chargers used to know. They used to go about like 156 and before they chipped out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cole just said, ask me how I know.
I'm not even going to try and dip these cookies in the milk just for the fact they're so soft that I'll just lose it in the bottom of the cup.
Yeah,
so.
see, that's not worth losing the half cookie for. In 1996,
right.
NASA's first Mars rover was launched from Cape Canaveral. In 2006, an adult giant squid is caught on video south of Tokyo. That's pretty cool. You ever seen a picture of a giant squid? Look it up. They're huge.
There was one when Karina and I were on our honeymoon. The audio's going to be all fucked up because I got a gooey ass chocolate chip melted in my mouth.
It's just going to sound like you got food in your mouth.
Well, good thing. But when we were on our honeymoon, we actually found a pretty badass zoo down there, and they had one laid out in a fucking table that was like 10 foot long.
Yeah,
dude.
they're fucking
it was
huge.
Massive. Absolutely massive.
All right. And then in 2017, the U.S. Supreme Court allowed President Trump's travel ban to come into effect for 6 mostly Muslim countries. And then on to birthdays. We talked about this guy a while back. In 1840, Crazy Horse was born. He was the Sioux chief. Was killed at the Battle of Little Bighorn. General Custer and all that stuff. The Big Lebowski, Jeff Bridges, was born today in 1949. Tyra Banks was born today in 1973. Jay-Z was born in 1969. And Marissa Tomei was born in 1964.
Tyra Banks used to be a smoke show. I don't know if she is anymore.
She probably is.
I haven't heard anything from her since fucking Nickelodeon days.
She always had big ass eyeballs. It was like,
No, just long legs though.
all right, there you go. That was your history lesson for today. I like it. That's my favorite sound effect.
So I'm gonna touch on my topic. It's called the black hole. Oh, this is going exactly where you didn't
South.
think it was going to. Yeah. So I have this cool little tool that I got. I am very OCD about cleaning my ears. And I've heard how bad it is to use Q-tips because you like jam the shit down in there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I got this little tool. It's got a little, very small little micro spoon kind of on the end. A little, it's got a little removable rubber piece. You can change them out. But it's got a camera with lights that shoot down toward the end of the fucking spoon piece, the scoop. That way you can go in there and you can set it up on an app to where you can actually sit there and watch what you're doing and see and
Really?
work it. Yeah, it's pretty badass. I've actually got a clip I can send you because you can actually record a clip off of it that saves your phone, and it's pretty cool.
It's funny you mentioned
It
this
was only
because
like $25 or $30, dude, and it's badass.
I'm
It
gonna
came with
have
all
to.
kinds of little attachments and replacement little rubber pieces and everything.
I'm gonna have to go get fucking tubes put in my ears. I think.
Really?
Yeah. For I don't know 5, 6, 7 years now, I've always felt like I constantly have to pop my ears, and I've always feel like the inside of my ear behind my eardrum is wet. I've got like some fucking scar tissue build up or something. I don't know.
Well, anyway, I'm sitting there doing that last night. I already told Karina I was going to bed. She was kind of buttoning up last bits of dinner, packing my lunch, and getting everything put away for the night. She comes in there. I'm sitting there in my boxers, ice pack on my nuts, sitting there watching my phone, clean my ears out, And she's like, "You're supposed to be sleeping." And I said, "Yeah, well, I gotta clean my ears first." But she was watching me do that, and I was like, "Yeah, check this out." Like I was showing her like different crevices that aren't actually down in your ear. It's kind of like in the cartilage pieces on the outside shell. I'll
Right.
call it the shell. Well, we started cleaning that out, and then I switched the rubber pieces out, wiped everything down, cleaned it all off, put a new piece on for her so she could clean her ears, and she was trying it. She's like, "Man, it feels really weird, blah blah blah." But we found like a lot of shit. We cleaned her ears too. Here's where the black hole comes in. She's like, and this was her fucking idea, but she says. Because so she just had her appendix removed.
Right.
They pull it out of your belly button.
Right.
And she's been having a lot of pains and stuff, and obviously you can't see very deep in your belly button. She goes, "Do you think it like works in your belly button?" I said, "Well, I'm fucking sure. I don't see why it wouldn't." And so we do, man. That is a fucking. I'm gonna call it an orifice because I don't know what is farther deep than what we went. I felt like we were doing a deep sea exploration. Like belly buttons, and I'm not just saying this for her because every one of you motherfuckers in here, fresh out of a shower, has got a dirty ass belly button. I promise. It is what
Not
it
me.
is. You're fucking lying. Come get this goddamn tool and go for an exploration dip and dive because holy shit. Because I took a shower last night, I took a shower, and I'm very adamant about cleaning that too. But I took a little gander at mine too, and it is fucking disturbing. There is shit there is shit down in there that you cannot get to in the shower. It is unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
That's nuts.
How nasty. It's nasty, dude. And
We were talking about
makes
shit
you
last week and
question
poop
everything.
last week, and now we're talking about fucking nasty fucking belly button and fucking.
It honestly
earwax.
makes you question how clean you. So tell me, chat. There's 14 of you fuckers in here. I see the viewers. How do you adamantly clean that deep in your belly button with a washcloth? Because I'm going to tell you, you can't.
I use a Q-tip usually.
In the shower, you're lying.
Well, I mean sometimes, yeah.
You're
I
lying.
have before, but I usually get out and I'll run it under the sink in the what What do you call that thing in the sink? Running out of the faucet in the sink is what I was trying to say.
I'm just saying, man. It's crazy. I've never I've never imagined that something that looks clean on the outside.
John's forearm's going to be the size of a fucking softball.
And be like fucking junior high all over again, boy. But
oh man,
I just never imagined that something that I meticulously clean in the shower, and I'm one of those. I'll pull the top part of my belly back so I can see. You know, I want to make sure I'm clean. When you're in the shower, your fucking job in there is to make sure you're clean.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And then when I take a shower, and I think I'm clean, and then I go to bed and I get this fucking little dip diver, little scope. I question everything that I just did. The problem is you hit a point to where, like, you get past the little fucking lint pockets, and then it literally looks like it looks like two little flaps to where if you were to push it through, you'd be seeing what the fuck you ate for dinner.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it literally looks like that. It's one of those that you just. Nick just says apparently I need to take the Dremel to the shower.
Yeah, just turn the Dremel on, shove that little cotton ball polishing attachment up in there. Do not do that.
Yeah, viewer discretion.
Fuck, viewer discretion. Yeah, don't listen to this dumbass over here.
But I'm just telling you, no matter how clean you think your belly button is, it's not. Uh-oh, somebody's knocking on my damn window.
Oh, it's the cops.
Fucking mad. He's sitting outside my damn window. What a dick cheese. My camera's caught him. Oh, fuck yeah, we're going to pull the cameras up. What a dumbass.
You and me both, Ooley. Let's see. Let's see old bald ass on here. Does he have a stocking cap on? Oh, there he is. There he goes. I love it. It's great. Hi, Matt.
I wouldn't be surprised if my wife lets him in here to join.
Yeah, bring him on here. Fuck it.
Yeah. Dirty belly buttons, man.
Dirty
That's
belly
the thing.
buttons.
It's
Black
a
hole.
black
All right,
hole.
that makes
I don't
sense.
care how clean you think it is. It's not.
All right, what the fuck did I write down here for my fucking second topic here? Oh, online couch coaching. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I don't know what it is about fucking.
You said online couch what?
Coaching.
Couch coaching?
Yes, online couch coaching.
Okay, explain to me what that is first.
I was watching the Colts game, which was a great game this weekend.
Excellent. Stupid game.
Stupid game. Right? But I don't know what it is. Every time I watch the Colts, I'm just like, I do not trust the Colts' defense. Like, something is going to happen where there's going to be just a fucking shitstorm, and there's going to be points scored everywhere. But immediately when I had that thought, I'm scrolling through Facebook, I'm watching the Facebook feed, you know, and there's guys on there, you know, they need to fire so-and-so Jimmy because fucking Jimmy needs to kick the ball because he had soap for dinner last night, and by God, he didn't get his dick sucked on the 25th of November, and everybody knows that you have to eat SpaghettiOs with fucking napkins.
No nut. All I gotta say is that is no nut November. So he did right by that.
I mean, that's fine. But okay, for instance, the guy I'm talking about, I'm not gonna name drop. I'm just gonna say it. You live in Terre Haute, Indiana. You are not a better offensive coordinator than the Colts offensive coordinator.
I know
I'm
this
sorry.
isn't a true.
You're
this
not
isn't a true statement, but I'm gonna say it is. people in Terre Haute are closer to Chicago, and I don't think they're doing very good this year. What do they say? That bear down.
People in Terre Haute are not closer to Chicago than they are Indianapolis.
That's why I said it wasn't a factual statement, but I'm gonna tell people that they are.
Your mom just said neighbors gonna be gossiping now. Cop lights at the Steeds.
Yeah, dude, he literally straight walked from the alley across our front yard. Camera picked him up, and he's over here banging on the fucking window. And now I keep hearing the door pop too. So I don't know if it's Karina walking in and out of the back door, talking to him or what. But I keep waiting for him just to fucking come in here any second.
He's probably got the life down there, man. He not a whole lot going on, but fucking hamsters fucking each other for electricity.
Yeah, gotta club him on the head a couple times, get him straightened back out.
Yeah,
keep generating the power out here.
I don't know, man. I just get so fucking aggravated at the fact.
I get it, dude. I see that. I see that shit all the time too. And you're right. Like, like last night, it was an edge of the seat kind of game. Like, I was sitting here watching it, and I don't know if you've seen my post, but it was just simply Minshew.
Yeah, I saw your post.
I don't know if I like him or not because, like, he's very sporadic. He makes a lot of risky choices, and like when he's scrambling, he literally looks like a fucking idiot that just launches the ball, and it's like, well, goddamn, there's no way we're getting that. That's 100% a pick, you know. So I'm just
it's like
it's one of those deals.
It's like he's a Wish.com Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but it is. But,
you know,
but then the pass is completed, and it's like, holy shit, okay. But he does make a lot of risky decisions, and it's either like a make or break deal.
Right.
I feel like he's got lucky here a lot and made some damn good plays. But I mean, most of them are like little screen passes or just kind of little lobs. You know, just Timu Patrick. Most of them are just little lob passes. But dude, he had some impressive fucking deep field bombs that were just accurate as fuck. Like that last one on the overtime drive to seal it, dude.
Like you know, I mean,
that was incredible.
I don't have to watch the games to know who's losing. Like all I have to do is go to a couple particular people's Facebook and see when they're going to start their job as the special teams coordinator or the offense coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts, because obviously their 9 to 5 that they do Monday through Friday that, you know, pays them $40,000 a year, you know, isn't sufficient enough. So they need to, you know, I understand you're passionate about your sports team, and I love that. That's great. Be passionate about things. I'm passionate about sprint car racing. So are you. I'm passionate about this podcast. I'm passionate about iRacing. Look, there's my cat. I'm passionate about him
but the
too.
difference is like when we watch races, we don't necessarily have, like, you have your favorite of blue. Like, I don't necessarily think I have a favorite that I want to win. I keep hearing that door, dude. Like, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, John's paranoid.
I am, dude. I keep waiting for him because he knows I don't like that fucking taser sound. That he knows it. Like, that automatically makes me want to piss myself. But if you've ever been tased before, I had to do it when I was on the reserves. You understand what that sound is, and the fucking just bone chilling feeling it gives you. But anyway, like, God, I don't even know what I was talking about now. I fucking just lost my shit. Oh yeah. So I don't necessarily know if I have a favorite that like will just ruin my night if he doesn't win. Like some of these people hold on so hard to their sports team that they will let it ruin their life for 5 months of the year.
For 5 months of the year, yeah. Like, you got to quit taking yourself so fucking serious about that stuff, man. There's nothing you can do or nothing you can say on social media that's going to affect the fucking outcome of that fucking game.
It's legitimately like this. Imagine, if you will. So sprint cars fire up in February. They end, season ends Octoberish, okay?
Yeah.
Your driver's Robert Blue. Can you imagine riding off a whole season? Robert gets 5 feature wins, wins five games next year, but he doesn't win the championship. Oh, fuck this seat! Fucking fire his chief mechanic. You know, fire everybody. Yeah. That's exactly
get rid
what
of his
get
rid of his fucking sponsors. They're no good. They don't give him enough money. Yeah. They're not like putting in fucking time and
They literally ruin their life and create such a fucking anxiety and depression for themselves over a fucking ball game.
Yeah.
I'm passionate. I'm competitive. I'll sit here and watch a Pacers game and a Colts game, and I'll get the anxiety too, man.
I've seen you do it. I've seen you sit here and watch.
And I'll
Pacers
yell
games.
if I'm gonna I'll yell at the TV. I'll yell at the game, but I'm not like after the game. It's 10, 15 minutes. I obviously your body naturally has to fucking calm down, but like some of these man, like they will sit there and fucking fight and argue and bitch and piss and moan.
Yep.
Like for weeks into the off season, and then when it fires back up again, it's a whole nother cycle of fucking whining. And it's even worse now because of Taylor Swift too. Like they're still harping on that. Like it's like
let
you're
it
talking
go,
about,
man.
Like you gotta get with napkins. It's similar situations like you were saying. There are statistic people. I don't know statistics. What do they call them? Analysts.
Statisticians.
There you go. Them fuckers. They're out there sitting there comparing all of what the fuck's his name?
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, they're out there comparing his stats from games prior to his relationship with Taylor Swift to now. That when she's at the game, he usually does this. He averages this. When she's not at the game, he averages this. He's doing much better with the blonde bitch there. Like shut the fuck up and just let the guy play football.
Yeah, leave him alone. It's not that big a deal. People hook up, people date, people fuck. Like, who cares? Like, really?
My dad said he's lying. He posts rants after a game. I used to be really bad about it. Like, really, really bad about it. And Nick said he fired Hedrick. He's why I didn't win the points championship. I think Joey's got something to say about that.
Yeah, I'd say that, yeah.
But, dude, I do a lot better than what I used to. I am a passionate person. I do have my teams, like football and basketball, that I like to see win. I'm sitting here watching updates, like, they're like quarterfinal rounds right now for the in-season tournament for the NBA. The Pacers are playing tonight, so I am watching my score updates on that.
I don't have, people automatically assume that I'm a Colts fan. I don't care, really. I honestly have always been a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. Always have. Because,
really?
Because I have fucking skull tattoos everywhere. They were the fucking team that had the fucking skull logo, so that's naturally.
I'm surprised it's kind of not the Raiders.
They didn't really have a skull logo thing, though. They have kind of like the crossbones with the swords or whatever, but it wasn't really. It was the skull logo that got me on to the thing. Pittsburgh Penguins, because my favorite player back then was Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr. The dude had a fucking perm mullet sticking out of the fucking back of his helmet that I thought was just fucking cool as shit. Like I'm passionate about the most competitive thing I'm passionate about is dirt track racing. I don't care about late models.
Right. And it's to the point now to where I don't like. There's enough guys out there that are dominant within the sprint car racing, in all different aspects. I mean, it's one of those that there's 10 guys out there on any given night that can win. And I think the point we're at now when we sit down and watch those is just making. We just want to see good racing, big sliders.
We just want to see big sliders, wheel stands,
edge of your seat, fucking dicing through lap traffic, coming down to the wire. We just want to see good races like that, almost don't even fucking care. And it's awesome too, because we know a lot of these guys to the point to where like there's some of them that when they win, it's like, okay, I'm going to sign off. And then there's some of them when they win, it's like, oh, this is going to be a good interview.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Yeah. And these are guys that like we can message and stuff and say, hey, hey, what the fuck happened to the car? Like, why'd you fall off? Fucking left rear shock fucking broke, or
I
right
legit,
front was going down.
did that to Robert.
Yeah, I'd do that shit to him too.
He had a wreck during sprint week.
Yeah. So I mean, and speaking of racing, you got to see me race in VR the other night. We were sitting here.
Yeah.
I hit my box when I threw a slider. You saw me hit my box.
The Justin Grant box. The Justin Grant box.
Justin Grant box.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to JG for your explanation of the slide job. It's a pretty good one. It works in iRacing, just so you know. And then we had a 410 race at Eldora for the Hoosier Open Wheel Series International race. Guys from Finland and Switzerland and all kinds of fucking places across the pond. We raced with those guys on Sunday, and I pulled out a top 10 finish, and I don't even run a 410 non-wing that much. So, woo, go me.
So we've got some other passionate sports here in the chat too. Nick said that his most passionate sport has to be curling. I mean, goddamn, stop brushing for crying out loud.
Dude, let me tell you what. You want to have a good fucking time, get drunk and watch fucking curling. I'm telling you, you will fucking laugh your ass off. Just pick a team. Pick Germany. Pick Slovakia. I don't give a fuck. It is hilarious watching them fuckers fucking like fucking machine gun.
Dude, it's
fucking,
nuts.
Dude, I love it. It's great.
The first time I
Ooley,
seen it,
we
I
have a
was
date.
just like, the first time I seen it, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Dude, it's great.
But
It's
but
awesome.
it seems like one of those like news updates that is something that's been ongoing, like a big story. So like if you're watching it, like every 30 seconds they have to explain how it goes because somebody, well, they're using the brush. The more they scruff there, the more it heats up the ice. It causes friction. Blah blah blah. They gotta explain it every fucking 30 seconds for everybody that just tunes in too. He says the shoes are badass. I guess I've never seen the shoes. What shoes do they have?
Oh, they have like little grippy shoe things with the toe, like on the toes, and they can slide around. They're kind of like Heelys for ice.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up.
Cole, you
curling
have
shoes.
to
Is it specific? Hang on, I gotta check this out.
you'll
gonna
have
go
to
ahead.
find
I'm
the
gonna
find
see.
the leagues on iRacing. It's Hoosier Open Wheel Series, and just submit an application. I don't even know how to invite people to the league, and I don't do that. So we'll probably
I'm
need to
trying to
see.
pull
You'll
up
probably
some
need to see
curling
how clean you
shoes.
are first.
Oh, dude, it's kind of like some of them that I've pulled up. It's kind of like a dome. So they've got like, it's kind of like a little plastic cap
Mm-hmm.
on the foot and the heel,
Mm-hmm.
part of the bottom of the shoe.
Yep.
Interesting.
I
Gotcha.
love watching the Olympic sports, man. Like ping pong and shit. Oh my god. You want to talk about some cool stuff? Them guys fucking get after it. Like Forrest Gump wouldn't stand a chance against some of these guys nowadays. Them fucking guys,
Yeah.
dude. Some of them Chinese fuckers. Jesus.
Yeah, I think it's just crazy how they start out right on the table and then before you know it, they're 30
Yeah,
feet
they're
back.
they're fucking
They're
kicking
against the
field.
wall,
Yeah, they're
you
kicking
know?
field goals back and forth. Yeah.
Nuts, dude.
Fucking
Absolutely
crazy.
nuts.
So yeah, but
so
the
we've-
online couch coaching, man, I can't stand it. I just don't do that, man.
Some
Keep
of us,
it to
some
yourself.
of us laughable though. Like I told Karina the other day, I love drama as long as I'm not in it. I like to see
Yeah.
other people's drama because I'm not a part
Yeah,
of it.
I'm a
And
comment checker
that's
too.
kind of part of it. And that's exactly what it is. I see somebody comment, and then like, okay, here's another one. Everybody's pissed off because Florida State didn't get into the championship. They're not a championship
yeah.
contender for
Yeah, yeah.
the football, and they are 13-0. They're undefeated. You know, I think there's only 2 other teams that are undefeated, and I think
Michigan.
well, actually, it's just Michigan.
Yeah.
But Alabama got in, and then I think Georgia got in too. But yeah, everybody's pissed off about that. So anytime somebody comments something on that, like I gotta click on it and see what the comments are. Just see
Did
how
you
everybody's
see
dicks
I think
are,
it's
like,
James
how they're doing. You know.
I think it's James Madison University. They're not letting them play their bowl game because they had too many like free agent scholarships or whatever. They had like one too many that they gave away for their athletic
Really?
department. Yeah, and they're not letting them play the bowl game that they earned season long.
I feel like that's some chicken
Pat
shit rules.
McAfee fucking blew up on Saturday over it, dude.
McAfee?
McAfee, yeah, whatever the fuck his name is, the fucking kicker guy. The guy that
You said McAfee.
McAfee. That's the fucking virus shit from the computer. How nerdy am I? Shay, shut up in there. I can hear you with my headphones on.
I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
Yeah, dude, look that up. He fucking
Yeah.
went off. It was pretty good. I
Yeah.
watched it while I was on the shitter earlier.
Oh man.
All right, I believe it's time for some Would You Rathers here.
Yes, sir.
Would You Rathers are brought to you by Murray's Automotive, Detailing and Performance.
All right. So for the first one, we've actually touched on both of these topics here tonight. So this is actually a pretty fitting would you rather question. Would you rather want to live in a world full of Swifties or to live in a world full of flat earthers?
I'd rather live in a world full of Swifties. I can handle that.
Yeah, I can handle some
Because
reality.
at least I know half the Swifties would not be fucking stupid as fuck.
Can you imagine? And I'm not. This is gonna get a little dark. Can you imagine how fucking depressed this world would be though if you lived in a world full of Swifties and something happened to her?
I mean, honestly, it's all about self-depravity and shit. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. You know, like
Yeah.
at least it's
Yeah.
self-recognition. And like, hey, I'm the fucking problem. But then there's no songs about helping yourself. I mean, it's like Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
It's like they knew that he knew he was the man in the box.
Right. Right.
I just I
So
can't deal with
I guess
the
I need to
dumbasses,
clarify.
dude.
I need to clarify. Nick says, "What the hell is a Swiftie?" Somebody that is obsessed with Taylor Swift. They call those the
AKA
Swifties,
in the chat, Chris Walters,
AKA Frank.
AKA Frank.
Yeah, dude. So I'm gonna go ahead.
He
and
needs
put
to do a
spat
video
here.
with the podcast playing in the background.
I've got a video from Matt. I'm kind of scared to open this.
Oh god, it's probably a fucking cookie laying on his wiener in his squad car or something. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's eating the cookie. Jenny Parsons says, "I'm going Swiftie.
He's
I
sitting there.
already
You
live
can
with a
hear
flat
us.
earther."
Yeah. So my father-in-law actually believes in being like the earth is flat, and I'm not. Whatever. People can believe what they want, but like, I actually saw an interview that kind of squashes it from Chris Kyle, the sniper.
Don't do it.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, don't do it.
And they're talking about what his longest recorded shot was, and he's talking like fucking 1.2 miles or whatever. I mean, ungodly. But he's taught, and they're like, well, how do you even line something up like that? And he's talking about like the wind and the trajectory of the bullet and how the bullet spins. And he said every bullet comes out and spins, a spin drift. And he says, since the earth is not flat, you've got the curvature of the earth that it has to travel on. He's just naming off all this fucking mathematical and geometry like shit that it is constantly. Yeah, whatever, dude. Fucking Nerdburger. Go ahead, McAfee. But anyway, but he's just naming off all this shit that he has to like calculate in his head in order to hit that target. And he said that he said in the video that the guy was on top of a building. There was a U.S. convoy coming through. He seen him and then scoped him out, seen he had an RPG and was going to raise it, and he killed him 1.2 miles away from one village to another village.
Wow.
Like, it was just fucking nuts.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that movie. American Sniper.
American. I love that movie. It's a great movie. Yeah. So next one. Would you rather travel back in time and meet your past 4 generations, so like your great grandparents, or travel forward 4 generations and meet everyone through your great grandkids?
I'd have to go backwards because I do not have any kids of my own.
Count Bronson, though.
I can count Bronson, yeah, but I would like to go backwards because I never got to meet my grandparents on my mom's side, and just for the simple fact that my great grandparents are from Scotland, I would like to go back and ask them how everything came to be, like why,
right?
Why are we the way we are? Why is my beard perfectly shaped? Why do I have a thin mustache? Why do I have a thin mustache? It's because old Timmy over there, he fucking got in a fight with a cow, and then he just said fuck it and shaved his shit off with a knife, and it fucked his face up. I don't know. I just think I'd go backwards. I think it'd be neat to hear my great grandfather actually speak in the Scottish accent. My mom remembers, but I don't.
Yeah. So I was fortunate enough to get to meet both of my great grandparents. On my mom and my dad's side, I got to meet my great grandma and my great grandpa on both sides. I remember my great grandma or my great grandpa and grandma from my dad's mom. a lot better because I spent some time up there on their farm and helping them take care of the horses and baling hay with them and shit when I was a kid. And I remember sitting there doing puzzles with my great grandma at night and stuff when we were all settling down and everything, and her telling stories. And she was very sound mind. I don't remember too awful much of my great grandparents on my mom's side from her mom, or from her dad. I'm sorry, it was from my mom's dad, but I remember my great grandma on that side more than I do my grandpa. But I would have to go forward, and I think a lot of it's just because, like, I did get to meet my great grandparents and my grandparents. I've went back 3 generations of the 4, right. And I don't know if there's anything that I truly would like to learn more about from that 4th generation going back than I would to go 4 generations forward and see what Owen and Bexley and Mason do with their life and how many kids they have and what their kids do, and just see how
much them kids are paying for a gallon of gas.
I don't really care, man. I just want to see. I just want to know that everything that me and Karina and I work really hard for and sacrifice for them, like, pays off, and they become good people and carry on the good name and do something cool and with their life,
right.
And pass it on and do that. So, but I would probably go forward. So now we're gonna flip it. That was a pretty sensible one. Let's go to some nastiness. Would you rather lick the inside of a dirty trash can or a bathroom floor? Both of them have to be in public settings.
I think I'll do a trash can.
Really?
Yeah. I'll do a trash can, sure. I'm not licking that fucking bathroom floor.
What if you could pick the location on the bathroom floor?
Trash can.
You wouldn't go pick the fucking corner away from everything?
No, shit splatters. No.
Man.
Yeah, it's just for instance, I'm thinking about the bathroom in our mall that's right by the food court.
Yeah.
Fucking dirtiest fucking bathroom ever. Like, I try.
Ours is closed, for the record, because we went up there
I
for
try
Bexley's
to not
birthday
go
beer
in
and it
there.
was closed.
Sometimes it's just unavoidable. But God, nastiest fucking bathroom ever. Like, there's fucking, like, where the plastic pieces they use to cover the walls up in commercial settings, and then have that fucking, like, little strip of, like, connector. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like a plastic wallpaper,
like
almost.
like a little 16th-inch wallpaper that's plastic.
Buttons that lock it on. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The one in the men's restroom in the mall here has, like, fucking black mold and shit coming out of the fucking little buttons and
creases
things.
And
yeah,
shit.
It's fucking nasty in there.
Yeah, but that's not the floor.
Doesn't matter. Floor's probably worse because it's just a fucking. Dude, I've seen needles and shit on the floor in there.
What do you think's in that trash can?
At least I can lick the trash can and, like, oh my God, I'm not fucking. There's not gonna be shit, human fucking excrement fucking in the trash can.
No, there's gonna be blood, boogers, and fucking boogesies.
Fucking.
I don't even know what the fuck I just said.
Inside of a trash
it's
can.
It's a new disease from.
Because hopefully, fucking, there's a bag in it.
A bag of what?
In the trash bag. Yeah. Because then I can just take the trash bag out and lick the trash can and be gone.
Oh no, you got to do the bag. You got to lick inside the bag.
No, that you do not specify. That's fucking inside of the trash can. The can itself.
Lick your trash. If you go out there and pull the lid in your trash can right now and lick it, what are you gonna lick?
I'm gonna lick the inside of the trash can.
The bag.
No, I'm not licking the bag. I'm licking the inside of the trash can, not trash bag.
Any fucking normal person that isn't from Terre Haute has a fucking bag in their trash can.
We have a bag in our trash. There's a fucking bag right here. This is the inside of the trash bag.
Nice trash bag. Oh, I dropped a Reese's out of there.
This is the inside of the trash can.
Yeah, if I tell you to go lick your trash can, I want you to fucking lick the inside of it.
I mean, I lick my trash can.
I'm not telling you to take the back. Yeah, that's fucking nasty. That's fucking nasty, Dan.
That was the outside of the trash can.
this topic's over. That was the fucking
shut the
very
fuck up.
disturbing. The fuck.
I don't give a
It's
shit.
his trash can.
At least it's my
That's all
trash.
I can say is at least he knows what's been in that trash can. I'm not licking his trash can.
I'd punch you if you licked my trash can.
I hope you would. I want to punch you now and I can't.
I'll soup for
All
you.
right. That's all for the Would You Rathers.
All right. We need to make you a little sound effect for the end of that.
I know. We need to get, like I told you at the beginning, we need to get Nick in here for his Roos By Ooley, dedicate him to a topic, and then do the same for Gray Auto as well. We got some little things like we just keep, having little pop-up ideas that.
Yeah, Nick, if you have an idea for like a segment that you'd like to have or whatever, let us know, man. We'll try to make something work.
Whether if it's like the weekend recap or the National Day or
something.
Yeah, anything. Just let us know if there's anything specific that you would like, and we can make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So for the Just a Tip topic, I don't know. I feel like this happens with you guys too, but the topic is, how the fuck does this house get so messy?
I tell you how my house gets fucking messy.
Why. Yeah, please, because I know why mine
Hi,
does. We got 3
I'm the problem. It's me. Steph's clapping in the background.
And the reason why I said I called you out is she's been on a hiatus of not having done it for a while. She's normally in the background sweeping during our podcast, and she hasn't for a little while. So
she does
it
before the podcast
it done ahead
now.
of time. Yeah, as I say, she's either doing it before or after.
Yep.
But yeah, Cole's right. He commented in there, and it is by far the fucking kids over here. Like, we can pick the toys up. I told you earlier, Bexley has been on one, dude. Like, terrible twos are here, my friend, because it has been terrible. We could clean up that living room. Like, we've been organizing shit. Like, as you can see in my background, I no longer have the gun cabinet over here. It's now over here. We've got a table set up where Karina's heat press, t-shirt press is. I've got my laser set back up. This is becoming the room that we wanted to begin with. But that living room has been reorganized too. Nice little organized totes with the kids' toys in them.
Mm-hmm.
We moved the TV. I switched it walls yesterday. We moved the couch around. We moved the fireplace. We got everything moved around. Everything was clean floor, clean space. Come back in there like 20 seconds later, and Bexley's got the fucking whole living room wrecked. Can't even walk through it.
It's not that bad here, but Bronson isn't quite to that age to where I come home on Monday and there's just fucking shit everywhere. Like, we're not quite there yet. He's got specific things that he plays with over here. He's got this new, like, little Black & Decker, like, workbench that's got plastic tools and plastic drills and shit. He's in love with that fucking thing, dude. But, like, me, I have so many fucking hobbies. Like, I have all my computer shit here, all my techie nerdy stuff, which ties into my guitar stuff. And then I've got my iRacing thing over here. We'll just give it a tour here real quick. There's the iRacing seat. Here's all the screens. There's Sprint Car Corner with the banjo and my bass. There's golf clubs laying on my fucking Kiss blanket right there. Like, I've got shit. My guitar shit for the weekend and the band is out in my truck right now because I don't want to bring it in. Because I don't want to fucking clutter up the fucking house.
Yeah, but it's almost like an organized mess, though. Like, it's even ever since we've been doing this, it has its place.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like, I sent you a picture. Like, we downsized and got rid of my helmet cabinet, and I now have my helmets mounted above me.
Right.
And I sent you a picture of my desk, and like, I try to keep everything organized in here. Like, that way, whenever she starts doing her t-shirts and I'm doing my wood burning stuff, and as we go, everything is in place. But man, but Bexley plays like with so much shit now. Like, she's not just like a one toy player. Like, she plays with a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But like, she is like a little squirrel, dude. She'll play with something and then she'll get like sidetracked, and she'll go and dig something else out. And then she'll go grab something else, and she'll pull something else out. But she's not putting things up. So we've really been trying hard to, hey, if you get something out, let's put our toys up. And she's got this fun thing now to where she has this little play phone, and she'll go, hello. So I'll pull my phone out, and I'll humor her. Hello. What are you doing, Bexley? hello, and hello. I said, I need you to pick up your toys and put them up, and she'll go, goodbye. She'll hang the phone up, and I was like, and so it begins. Yeah, but man, she's
that's
been
why Cole
terrible
don't
the
show up
last
to
few
work
days.
because he's cleaning his house.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He cleans every night. Don't show up to work though.
See, that's the way it is in my house too, Fred. Like, I mean, Steffi does a bang up job. Like, she does all the dishes and does all the laundry, and allows me to be Mr. ADD and oh look a squirrel. So when I bring
Right.
stuff in, it's like she knows to like just let me get my thing together. And most recently, we cleaned the spare bedroom out because I had nowhere to put my guitar stuff. My guitar stuff was back here behind my iRacing rig, and there's a lot of episodes where you can see it all sitting behind me. Well, we got
Right.
rid of the couch and put a new recliner in and got a little futon. Well, I had nowhere to put anything that was kind of out of the way. So I said, listen, I texted her a while back and said, listen, we'll make a deal. I need to put some stuff in the spare bedroom. We need to clean it out, and then everything's going to be fine. And then, okay, question mark. And I came home, and I stressed her out for about 2.5 or 3 hours while I was fucking throwing shit everywhere and had stuff laying all over the place. And everything was fine, wasn't it, Steph?
Yeah, and
Thumbs
we're
up
getting
right there.
there.
Look, bing, we got
I
our
know
Christmas
Matt has
tree up.
somebody come clean his house, and but once you get it to that clean point, it's easy for somebody to do that. But like I said, we're still in the process of switching bedrooms around, and we're downsizing. Like I cannot even stress. I bet you anything that we have filled probably 2 or 3 dumpsters full of shit that we've just thrown out that we just don't need anymore. Like we haven't fucking used it for a long time. Let's get rid of it. And we're still going. We're still doing it. We're still hauling bags out of here, and we're gonna get there. And it's happening. A lot of it's like old baby clothes, dude. Like we're not having any more kids. Obviously, if you missed the vasectomy conversation, no balls. Hashtag. But now we don't have a reason to hold on to any of the baby clothes. So once Mason outgrows, once Mason outgrows these, that's it, dude. They're gone. They're out of here. We never want to see fucking baby clothes again. When he outgrows these toys, all these little fucking walkers and shit, gone. Instant fucking 9 foot, 9 square foot of floor space just fucking opened up.
Right.
So.
And that's what I told Steph too. Like,
it's a process. It's a little segment that we're going through that we got to get through. But
we're not gonna have shortage of like fucking baby bouncers or fucking strollers or fucking whatever. You know what I mean? Like some of that stuff that when Bronson was a little tiny baby, like Mason is now, we haven't used like the boppy pillow or whatever. We haven't used that shit since he was a baby. Like just fucking get rid of it. Like.
Right.
Adios. Put it on Facebook. Oh, well, it was given to me. Oh, I understand. But like, well, then give it to somebody else. I like sell it or get rid of
that's kind of how we've gotten to. Like, there's stuff that Mason plays with that Owen played with when he was a baby. It's still 6 years old. There's a lot of toys out there that, well, I guess Mason don't play with it now, but he will. There's stuff that Bexley played with and still plays with that was well, okay, so Owen had some baby clothes too. Oh, excuse me, that Mason wears, like some of the old onesies and shirts and pants and stuff like that. No problem. But yeah, after this, like, there's gonna be a hell of a declutter, for sure. I mean, and we've got all kinds of baby clothes that are just gonna be gone.
Right.
Gone. I bet you we got like 3 fucking industrial sized trash bags full of stuff that is just going to be sorted by size, bagged up, and either just sold for $20 for the whole bag or just given to somebody that can use it or have it or whatever. So, yeah. So it's one of those deals now to where, yeah, my mom said I never wanted to see diapers again. Guess what I have in my house now? That we got a long fucking way up until that point to where we're seeing diapers again after Bexley and Mason get out of them.
Right.
So, yeah. But yeah, dude, it's amazing how quick a house can just completely get fucking
not
wrecked.
only a house, your car.
Yeah, dude, and like I try to do a good job of that too, of like keeping things pulled out of there and thrown away. Like anytime I stop and get gas, I usually empty the whole fucking truck out or car out if I can.
Right.
As long as it's not too fucking cold. But
Yeah, see, I need to
Yeah,
go out
that's-
there right now and like get my shit out of the back of my truck from this weekend. Because if it stays in there when it gets fucking cold tonight, it's not gonna be good. It just makes more work for myself. I don't want to do that. I'm
Yeah.
already busy enough. I have to
Yeah.
apparently work on a logo this week sometime.
Yeah. So we're gonna try and get the All-Star TQ's logo done.
I have an
That way we
idea.
can
I
get
just have
that.
to implement. Implement and
But-
figure out.
But the goal is we got to try and get that done before the new year, preferably before Christmas would be awesome, so we can kind of get something posted. And then once the new year's here, we can start hammering pretty hard on some of these sponsors. We got a couple people that Matt and I talked about one the other day. We're gonna try and sit down and have a meeting with. Start working on April, May, man. Start getting getting the season ready to go again. So, oh my God! Breaking news in the chat.
But no way. Gotta
No
be a
way.
hoax. Cole Murray just said they found Floyd Mayweather dead. Gotta be a hoax. I don't see nothing.
Yeah, dude, his Wikipedia file's still up to date. People are pretty quick to switch that over.
I'm not finding anything here. Stephanie will find it. She'll be Johnny on the spot. She's giving me the hold on. Floyd Money Mayweather. The most earningest boxer of all time. I think he's undefeated too.
That's a hoax, you dildo. It says it has now been confirmed that the news of Floyd Mayweather's death was entirely untrue. The 46-year-old boxer is alive and in good health.
He's
Man,
fine. Got confirmation
he's
from
okay.
Stephanie.
He's okay. Yikes.
Damn it.
Get off your Wish.com app.
All right. Well, how do you feel about this podcast, John? Did you like this one?
Yeah.
Okay. You were
I'm
hyped
pretty
up when we
happy
got
with
here.
it.
I'm
I
glad
was, dude.
I'm
As
glad
soon
your
as we signed
fucking
in, I
balls
was
are
in a good
feeling
mood.
better.
I about to rotate another ice pack out.
Yep. About time to get you an ice pack, rotate it out, finish your bottle of water, eat the rest of your cookies. I'm about to go up and get some Tylenol. If you guys in the chat would do us a favor, make sure you're sharing the podcast when we go live and stuff like that, anything that we post or whatever. I'm going to try to do every other day update on the TikTok page. So if you could go over to the TikTok page at Just Got Off PC, Paul Charlie, Just Got Off Paul Charlie, PC. Follow the TikTok. I'm going to try to do an every other day. If John would get off his own goddamn TikTok and go to the other thing, he could post stuff too. But he's got 3,000 followers.
I don't really post a whole lot on there. I've got a couple things that, like some of the filters and shit that are pretty fun on there, the games and stuff that you can do. And
I just
whatever.
I just don't think about it all the time. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got to fucking make the Just Got Off podcast thing today. Like,
Well, what happens is like normally like I'll get scrolling and then I'll see somebody use like a filter, and it's like, oh fuck, I can do that.
which is
Like,
how
that's
which is
about
how we
most-
got our little character things at the beginning of the podcast during
Right.
the countdown.
right.
So
Yeah, so
that was the one and only time I've actually used TikTok since its fucking inception. So
which is a cartoon, yeah.
It was
It's
a
just
cartoon, yeah.
me.
So
Yeah.
yep. I think that's the podcast. Make sure you follow all the social
Hell
medias:
yeah.
Spotify, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all the other stuff on there. Thank you to our sponsors: Gray Auto, Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping, Murray's Automotive Detailing and Performance, and Roofs by Ooley. Thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you guys coming on board and supporting our shenanigans. John has got
And
some more test driving to do.
Oh yeah, and remember too, with Gray Auto, if you go and buy a new or used car, doesn't matter. If you mention us, they will give you 2 free oil changes. And then
Bam.
also with Matt Hedrick, he's still hanging up Christmas lights too. So 'tis the season. If you guys need help getting Christmas lights up, scared of heights, don't want to climb ladders, you're a liability like Elliot or whatever, then get a hold of them. They can hang all your stuff up and they'll store it for you after the season. And if you mention us to him, then you get a 10% discount off your bill.
'Tis the
So,
season for
don't-
10% off.
Yeah, there you go. So we love the deals, Love to support them. Thank you for supporting us. And hang
You
on,
guys
I
in
gotta go
chat have
find
been
the
awesome
Bexley.
tonight. We appreciate it, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
run down
yeah, we
Bexley
love
real quick.
this.
Yeah, where the hell did she go, man?
Oh, here she is. Peace out, guys.
We'll see you next week, Mondays, 8 o'clock. Bye.